I've read a lot of books about finance, and there's one book I can never forget. I read this book before I went for my NYSC, and that book became an anchor for me. Even before I started working, before I started making money, it has always been in my head. And that book is The Smart Money Woman. If you are a lady, if you are a teenager, you are a woman, and you want to learn more about money, please check out that book. If I still find that book today, I'll check it out. And I even learned that the book has a YouTube video as well. And if I find a hardcover again, I will read it. That book, it's about finance. So if you want something to start with, read that book. When I read the book, there's a story of a lady. She was making 600K then as salary. And me, as a fresh graduate waiting for NYSC, 600K was so much that I was like, wow. And when I read the book, I could see that this person making so much still found it difficult to save. Then I asked myself, how come? That's not even the main point for me. The main point for me in that book is that book opened my eyes to some opportunities about how you can save your money as a woman. I know this also applies to men, but it's centered on women. That was when I got to hear about treasury bills, and they mentioned a lot of financial instruments. When I read it in that book, I had to do extra research. I googled that, oh, what is this thing? Okay, when I start working as well, I would love to do this. Do you know what? When I searched that time, I think the minimum then was 50,000 naira. It was that time, September, then the government changed the minimum requirement to, I think, 800K or 500K. And that was when I felt weak. I was like, me, that I had not even made 10K in my life. How would I be able to achieve this? I was like, because I was pumped up based on what I read, that wow, this is an opportunity. That means in fact, by then I was already thinking of entering one contribution, ajo, that if I'm able to save for like 1 year or 2 years, I'll be able to get that 50K. Then, only for me to find out that that minimum requirement was 500K. Then, I didn't want to give up, but I just closed my mind. But it was at the top of my mind that people make more money, people manage their money through this method. So, enough of this long story. What I'm just trying to tell you now, that please read this book, The Smart Money Woman. If you want to learn about finance, you pick it up. You will never regret reading that book. And that's it for today. I will see you in my next video. Bye.